What's up, fellas? How you doing? Man, Antonelli here.
Everyone excited?
Yes.
Nice. Yes. I like it. All right, guys. So what we're going to do tonight, this is the most we'll talk the whole time. All right. But I want to make sure we cover kind of some of the rules to make sure we stay safe and just you guys know exactly what we're going to kind of be doing every week. All right. Before we start, I think I know almost all of you, but I'm Matt Antonelli. All right. I run the program. I'll be with you guys throughout the whole winter for practices. During the spring, I'll be with you at practices, and I'll also be at some games. I won't be at every game, so my job during the spring is to kind of roam around and see everybody play. And we've got a lot of teams, so you might see me one game, and then you might not see me for a couple, but I'll just kind of be circulating, okay? But I'm at almost every practice, all right? This is my dad, Jack Antonelli. My dad will be coaching the 11s, and so he'll be with you guys. He also roams around, so he'll also be roaming a little bit also, see the 12s and some of the other teams as well, all right? One thing we might do a little different than maybe some of the teams you've been on, or maybe not, is we've got a bunch of coaches in the program. So we have 8 teams, and we've got probably 16 to 20 coaches all together. And so what we like to do is we like to have coaches kind of move around, especially during practice. So you may see next week you will see other coaches just filtering in throughout the entire winter and even into the spring. Sometimes we have other coaches come to games and watch you guys as well. All right, so we've got a lot of coaches. They've got a ton of coaching experience. We have coaches that are high school coaches, like my dad. We have college coaches. We have coaches that used to coach professionally. And then all of our coaches as players played in college. Some played professionally. Some played in the major league. So we've got a bunch of different coaches that all have a lot of experience. So the only thing I ask is that when they're coaching you guys, even if a coach shows up one week and you're like, who is this guy? And you haven't seen him, just listen to him. What I always did as a player is I tried to pick out a couple things, right? I had like 100 coaches during my career, and I learned something from everybody. Some coaches I loved, some coaches I didn't like very much, but I always at least learned a little something from everyone, okay? So that's all we ask that you do. Listen to them and try to pick something out. You never know what it is that might really, really help you. Okay, what I want to do real quick, so that you guys kind of start to know each other, and also some of you guys I haven't seen in a long time. So if we can just go around, okay? All you gotta do is say your name. If you wanna say anything else cool about yourself, like you're awesome at Fortnite or something, you can say that real quick. But just at least say your name so that we can start to learn everyone's names and so you guys all know each other. So now, let's talk what we're gonna do tonight, okay? Couple things. We're gonna use this night and probably the first week or so as kind of like an evaluation because we haven't seen you guys in a long time. So we're gonna watch a lot of swings. We're not gonna probably coach a whole lot because we wanna get to know you before we just start telling you what we think you need to get better at, right? We need to kind of know what you're good at and what you're not before we can say anything. So that's the plan for tonight. We're also gonna take videos of everybody's swing over there. So I've got a little thing that I'm able to break down all the swings, and then that way all the coaches have an idea of what every player's strengths, weaknesses are, all that stuff. And next practice, we'll start taking stuff like exit velocity and a bunch of different numbers so that we can see the same thing. All that I ask from you guys, every time you come in here, 3 things. 1, have fun, right? I want you to enjoy coming in here. 2, I want you to be able to learn, right? So when you're coming in here, make sure that we're focusing, really paying attention to what coaches are saying so that we can learn as much as we can, right? We're only here for a couple hours every week. It's not that much. So really work hard while here. That's the last thing, work hard, okay? So if you do those 3 things, it'll be a really, really good winter, a good spring. We'll all have fun. Sound good? That's easy enough, right? And then the last thing, which is the most important, is safety. So these are a couple things. First, you gotta wear your helmet at all times, okay? When you're in here. When you go out there, you can take your helmet off, or you can just keep it on. But when you're in a tunnel, always keep your helmet on, okay? If you don't have a helmet, we've got a bunch over there we've got some of ours down there and a bunch of other ones, okay? But I think, does everyone have a helmet here? Looks like it, good. This is probably the most important one. See these nets right here? This is what happens every year. These nets are not walls. So sometimes guys think they're walls. Guys will come in here and they'll pick a ball up on this net and somebody's hitting right there, okay? Look at how much these nets give. So every net is gonna give. And when you're picking up the balls, let's make sure that we just pick them up quick, okay? Because if a guy's waiting and you're taking all day and doing Kobe Bryant shots and stuff, just grab them, throw in the bucket, and then run back, okay? And when we're switching in and out of the tunnels, just try to go quick. Whenever we're switching, everybody watch me. What we're gonna do, so today, in here, only one guy at a time, and we're right there. I got a camera set up. We're gonna get everyone swing so we can break it down, okay? Real easy. When you're leaving this tunnel, leave over here, all right? Just pull that up, get on out, and just go back down. This is the only tunnel tonight where we can have multiple guys in it. You can have 4 or 5 guys, okay? All you're gonna do, you're gonna grab a ball, you're gonna shuffle, use your feet, use your legs, throw, follow through, and then just step over here and let the next guy go, okay? And just keep going. I want everyone to throw 50 balls tonight. All right, first 20, 30 balls, nice and easy, but make sure we're using our legs and our body. All right, and then once you get loose, start throwing a little bit harder. I want you eventually throwing like you're throwing long toss, okay? What I want is one guy feeding, one guy hitting, okay? Nice and easy, so 2 guys in here. Make sure we're moving the ball. So I want you to move it up, down, okay? Don't just keep it in one spot the whole time, all right? When you get in, start with a couple balls middle. For your body, if we're going middle, I want you to set the tee up right there, okay? And I want to make sure that we're not striding past the ball. So when my stride foot lands, I should be about even with the ball. Everyone got that? I want to make sure I do middle, in, and away, whatever order you want, all right? When I come in with the ball, where should I also go? Yeah, just a little bit forward. And when I go away, I'm a little bit back, okay? Not a ton back. I don't want to way back here, but it's just a little bit, okay? Just a tiny bit there. Everyone got that? So make sure you're moving the ball around. Go about 8, 10 swings each, and then rotate. All right? So we got this machine. It's got 120 balls in it, so it's going to shoot for about 20 minutes. All right, everyone got it? So that thing's going to be going. It's just going to continuously go. So this is the most important thing of the night. When you're hitting, only one guy in here at a time. If you're a righty, you're going to come in the cage right through here, okay? Only righties. So you come in, you get up, you hit. When you're done, you turn around, you go right back out the way you came in. If you're a lefty, how many lefties do you have there tonight? Just one lefty? All right, Zach, when you get in, lefty, you're gonna come on this side, okay? Get in over here under the chain, get your 10 swings in, and then you're gonna go out this way, okay? So that's not gonna stop pitching. Just because you're done hitting doesn't mean it's gonna stop throwing. They're gonna come every 6 to 8 seconds. So what you can't do if you're righty, you can't come in here, take your swings, and then go, all right, last one, and then walk like this. Oh, yes. Baseball. Let's go. Who needs it?
Not if you break my wrist again. I'll break your head, okay? Your wrist. Sorry. Fine, I used to last summer.
So Coach was mentioning earlier, trying to get into a palm up, palm down position. If my up palm, as I start to turn and my palm starts to work up, notice how this knob starts to work up, okay? If I don't do that, if I never get palm up and I just keep working like this, look where the knob goes, it goes down there. So this will tell you, but more importantly us, when we're watching, it'll tell you what's going on. Okay? Your toes are gonna go towards the pitcher. Let's envision this E right here is the ball, okay? So you're gonna stand here, you're gonna put very little weight on your outside foot, okay? So very little weight outside foot. I'm gonna do 3 steps. First step, I'm gonna pull back, and all I'm doing is trying to coil around this leg. I can feel myself, when I go like this, I feel myself coiling right around this leg. Everyone got it? So I want to get it here so I can get around it. Get into this position, slingshot. Think about a slingshot, right? All right, everyone knows what a slingshot is? If I take this slingshot, right, and I got it right here, and I got a marble in the middle, I'm going to shoot. I'm going to pull that thing back. I want to stretch the band back. Boom, and then I let it go, right? I'm stretching that band back. And then as I get here, now look where the top of the bat is. Now when I go from here,
Let me get another swing.
yeah, no, go ahead.